So in this video, I'm quickly going to talk to you about how to fill in our 2022-2023 tax return checklist, just so you exactly know how you need to do it. So I'm going to dive straight into it, just go through all the easy bits, and then just any bits that you might think needs explaining to save you having to contact us. So then you can do it in your own time, at your own leisure. So let's get straight into this. So obviously then, first one, full name. I doubt you need any kind of help with that one. This one is a no for pretty much all of our clients, but we do have a few that do work abroad, so yes or no. If you is a yes, then please then follow the next questions of number of days you've worked overseas, and then the average number of hours as well, but otherwise just put no for that if you've not worked overseas in the tax year. Did you receive income from self-employment? So again, this is most self-explanatory stuff, but as it says in the notes, this does not include directors. So if you're only a director, this is a no on this question here. But if you have received income that is your trade, but it's not for a limited company or anything like that, then this will be a yes for you. Clicking yes doesn't change the answers or anything. So I'm just a director here at Reeves & Co, so I'm just going to put no on that one. Next one here, so did you receive employment income, PAYE, between these years? So this is if you were on a payroll, you received your wages and you got a wage slip at the end of the month. That does not include CIS. If you're a CIS and you've got your CIS statements, then you are a yes on that self-employment one. So on this one here, we've added this year one that says director only, so hopefully it will make sure that everybody's understanding that one. Again, I'm a director only. If you're not a director, just put yes, nice and simple. Here we go. How many employments did you have in a year? So a lot of people nowadays have a lot more than just one employment. So in here, we just want you to put how many employments you did have in the year. So I only had one, so I'm going to put that there. And then in this next box, I'm going to name them, and that was Reeves & Co. So if you've got more than one, so you've got say two, then also just go down and put the next one on. It's going to be ABC Construction. And then basically what we'll then need you to do is give us your P60 or P45 for those employers there, okay? Next one, did your employer provide you with P11D? And as you can see in the notes there, if you receive benefits from your employer, then this will be a yes, and you should have received a P11D, and that could be a car that you've had, medical insurance, fuel, any of that kind of stuff could go through as a P11D. And again, if you're a director with a director's loan, then you also would have received a P11D from us. So make sure you put yes in there on that one. I haven't, so I'm going to put no. Did you receive a UK pension? And this also includes state pensions. So if you have received any pension payments that's not contributing to pensions, this is just your UK pension there, then this will be a yes. And then we're going to ask you that of the pension providers that you have been paid from. If you've got one that is just a state pension, put state pension. If you've got another one, say it was Aviva, put in Aviva there for us as well. And again, just list out how many pensions if you have in that box for us. I haven't had any, because I'd like to think people think I'm not that old to receive my pension yet, so or old enough I should say. So I'm going to put no. Taxable benefits. So this one is different to the P11D. So this is basically state benefits. There is a link there that will take you through to state benefits, and you should already know if you receive any of them. If you don't receive anything from the government or anything like that, just click no. Income from a property. So this is when you're renting out your property. This does also include if you're renting a room out. So if you are renting a room, there is the rental room relief scheme that we can claim for you. But if that is the case, you need to put yes. If you put yes, it's going to ask you how many properties you've been renting out in the year. This helps us just understand what kind of work needs to be done when we receive it. So if you have 3 properties, put that in there. And then your ownership of the properties as well. So if you own it fully, it's just going to be 100. If you own it between you and your partner, which a lot of people do, it's just going to be 50% in there as well, okay? If I don't own any, so I'm going to put no. Did you receive any payments from the sale of shares? So if you sold any shares, again, you will know this if you have done it, then just click yes here, because then there is a capital gains that we'll need to do potentially for you to work that out. Again, I didn't, so I'm going to put no. Did you receive any dividends, UK or foreign? So then this is mainly for our directors out there on shareholders. If you've received dividends, which you should already know, then put yes or no for us there. I did, so I'm going to put yes. Did you receive any bank interest above £500? A lot of people don't, I'm going to be honest, especially nowadays with how the interest rates sit on the bank, that is, on your savings. Basically, all you need to do is just say yes you have or yes you haven't. This is across all of your accounts, not in just one account. I'm going to put no on that one. Did you cash in a pension plan? So receive a lump sum payment from a pension. Again, you will know if you receive that, because I'd like to think you would notice. a lump sum of pension coming in, and then you'll just put yes or no. I'm going to put no. Did your partner receive, did you or your partner, sorry, so this is quite an important one, receive any child benefit in the year? If you did, you need to put yes, and then the number of children that you've claimed for and the amount of the child benefit that you have received. You can put that in there as a weekly, monthly or annual cost, just make sure that's nice and clear to us, but they are definitely needed for us to be able to complete your tax return. I don't have any children, so I'm going to put no. Have you been completing to contributing to a private pension? So this does not include anything on your payroll. So if you have a pension scheme set up on your payroll and a nest pension, that is not included. This is if you are actively contributing from your personal bank account to a private pension that you've set up yourself. And again, you can put that on there. I'm going to put no on that one. Did you dispose of any capital assets? So this includes a sale of a house, cryptocurrency, or like we said earlier, sale of shares, because then we would need to do a capital gains for you, especially with the houses. Now, if it's a second property, that does need to be put on your tax return, even though you have to do the 60-day return when you sell the house as well. I haven't, so again, I'm going to put no. Do you have a student loan? Yes or no? You should know if you've got one, yes. And then what student plan that is. If you don't know, it's absolutely fine, put not sure, and then we will be able to help you to figure that out later on. If you do know, then please do put which plan it is, and then it just makes it a bit quicker and easier for us to sort out later. Have you received any other income not mentioned above? So again, I've put in there about this includes sale of property. Any kind of income that you think that might be something, then put it in there. So for argument's sake, right, so in here I'm going to say I received £10,000 from my aunt because she was feeling nice on that day. Put that in there, and then we can discuss with you whether that needs to be added onto your tax return. Anything like that, then please put it on there, just because then we know about it and we can figure it out for you, just to make sure it is all sorted. Then lastly, we just want you to confirm your details with us, your mobile number, your current email address, and then your home address, that is where you are currently living, just to make sure that our records are all up to date. Then you've got this last little bit to confirm at the bottom that you declare that this information is all correct. Just click yes and then click submit. If you click submit and then there's any issues, it will highlight them for you that you need to go back and look. So please just go up like, I didn't actually have my written up yet. No. So then just make sure that's all filled in for us, and then you will be able to submit it and we will get a copy of that. We won't necessarily let you know straight away that we've got a copy of it unless we've been actively asking specifically, can we have it? And then we will let you know. But if you've just clicked onto the link just to fill it in for us, just so we've got it, we will let you know once we start completing your tax return. But hopefully, I know it's a little bit long, but that explains everything there for you to do your tax return checklist for us. Otherwise, that is it. But if you do have any questions, please let us know, and then we will help you as much as we can. But hopefully you won't need our help with this now. But otherwise, that is it. And have a great day, whatever you're doing. Cheers.